Hello, and welcome to Aesop Grimm's Chronicles, where the emphasis is on immersion and storytelling. While some games contain mature themes or language, you can expect clean commentary from me as a narrator. Additionally, I will provide a content summary in the intro video for each chronicled series, so no one is blindsided or surprised. Let's play a story. But I've got this at max settings, and it looks a lot better than I remember it looking back in the day. Yeah, and the concept of this game was really neat. I like the whole, he's telling us, I need to get you a ship, I need to get you a weapon, you've been dead a long time, I'm a ghost. I mean, what's all this going on, Playing it on the PlayStation years ago when Destiny 1 came out. And then it was getting compared to a fully modified, gorgeous Skyrim. And it just wasn't even, there was no comparison. And I was like, no, this makes my eyes bleed. Plus, I'm typically not huge into first-person shooters. For one thing, I'm bad at them.
Not good. They're definitely not happy to see us.
Okay.
There's a rifle. Grab it.
Where?
I brought you back for a reason, Guardian. You're a hunter. That means you're not afraid to take risks.
Alright, we gotta go, because they saw us, right? Alright, yeah, we gotta go. What's this? Nothing? Oh! See, I'm bad. There's one. Man, I'm feeling a little bit torqued up. Oh! There we go. Oh, he can melee too. Guys, it's been... I play mostly top-down strategy type games. It has been so long since I've been in a game like this that I forgot the excitement level. Yeah, it's just, this is going to be fun. It's just going to be fun to play because
Speaking of pirates,
I haven't played this style of game in so long.
Let's take what's inside.
That's completely foreign to me again. Oh, take that sucker right in the teeth. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, move. Load up, load, dude. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, so, you can tell I'm having fun and I'm excited, but you can also tell I am bad. I is not good at these. I forgot what the throw grenade button was. Ah. Gotta get out of that. I'm almost dead.
Light is strong, Guardian.
That was kind of intense.
Bringing you in.
Alright everybody, I am Aesop Grimm and welcome to a brand new chronicle in Destiny 2. I will get to that video and explain that a little bit here momentarily, but first let's go over the content briefing. ESRB has this game rated as T for teen, blood, language, and violence are the reasons. And the summary says this is a first-person shooter in which players assume the role of a group, Guardians, defending humanity against an alien force. Players travel across futuristic landscapes and planets to battle a horde of alien creatures. Players use pistols, machine guns, rocket launchers, and various elemental weapons, e.g. flame sword and lightning staff, to kill enemies. Battles are frenetic and are accompanied by realistic gunfire and large explosions. Cutscenes are sometimes depict dramatic spaceship battles and characters getting shot, electrocuted, and strangled. Splashes of red blood occasionally appear on the screen when players are injured, and some creatures emit splashes of black liquid when killed. The word a-hole is heard in the dialogue. Okay, this game is made by Bungie, who is probably most famous for their Halo series. And I think if you're familiar with the Halo series in any capacity or whatsoever, this is a pretty good parallel to some similar styles. And that'll give you an idea what kind of content you can expect and how the story might go, and et cetera, et cetera. Now, I also like to read from Common Sense Media, and they have this game rated as age 13 plus and describe it as an online shooter that promotes social play and has violent combat. And if we move down to their What Parents Need to Know section, it reads, parents need to know that Destiny 2 is a sci-fi first-person online shooter in which players engage in nearly non-stop combat that sees them killing countless aggressive aliens using a variety of futuristic guns and explosives. Battles are frenetic and intense, but there's no gore, and the violence is directed at aliens, except for in competitive multiplayer modes where humans fight humans. Defeated enemies sometimes emit black blood before disappearing, while humans bleed a small amount of red blood when injured. The player's customizable character is clearly on the side of good, fighting a grave menace to save the solar system, but it's also obvious that he or she takes pleasure in combat and shows no remorse over killing hundreds or even thousands of sentient aliens. Play is designed to promote positive social and cooperative experiences, with players able to join up with friends or strangers in most modes. Parents should also note that players can purchase certain items within the game using real-world currency. And on that last part, it's an online game, and so in my experience, while it is cooperative and you group up to achieve similar objectives, voice chat and text chat both are completely unfiltered. Now, typically there are settings in text chat that you can establish to blank out with special characters or asterisks any curse words, but it can get mean-spirited at times. That's just part of going online. You know, if that's a problem for you, you might not want to be engaging in a game like this. Is kind of I don't like to give advice. I like to give information, and I phrased that more as advice. But I think most people would agree with that. Chat and audio has the potential to get nasty, so be prepared for that. Okay, that should do it for a content briefing. Let's explain that video a little bit. So what you saw was my first foray into a first-person shooter in years. I don't typically play first-person shooters. I like, well, Skyrim is first-person, but it's not a shooter, and it's not rapid-paced like this game or Call of Duty or Battlefield are, you know, things of that nature. And typically I just don't get into those games. I play other types of games all the way to, you guys have seen on my channel already, the very slow and methodical based and story based top-down strategy games. So I was playing as a hunter in that, but I liked the dialogue and the reactions for that first foray into. I'm glad that I recorded it, and that'll give you an idea of what I'm getting into here. I am not good, you know, and so this might be a misadventure, but I have tooled around with it a little bit, enough to figure out that Warlock is the class that I'm going to main. Now, you can play them all, and I may do that during this series, but Warlock will be the one I'm focused on, because I don't think I have the right instincts right now for Titan. I think my instincts are more in line with Warlock and Hunter, but Hunter is very, very quick and squishy. So that's how I kind of came to that conclusion. So anyway, we'll see how it goes, but there's a lot in this game that I don't understand. We're on Destiny 2. Destiny 1 had quite a bit of story, I guess, to it, and I have spun up a little bit on the story elements, but the actual mechanics of the game, you have lots of things to choose from. You have PvP, you have the main campaign, you have side quests, you have probably several other things. And I'm having a hard time sometimes, I think, distinguishing between whether or not I'm actually doing the main campaign or following a side quest. I think I've got that figured out right now, but that gives you an idea of how new I am to all of this. And so it could make for some funny moments. I'll do plenty of things that I'm just completely oblivious to the fact that I'm doing it very wrong. And so we'll see how it goes. I don't know how long I'll be playing it for, but I do kind of hope that I take to it, because both of my brothers have played this game fairly extensively, and it'd be nice to join them, although they're platformers right now. But now that it's available on PC, maybe they'll migrate to PC. We'll see. Anyway, I think I don't think I have anything else to add. So at about 11 minutes, let's go ahead and call that an intro video. And again, I am Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by this channel, and I will see you in the next episode where this story continues. Thanks for visiting Aesop Grimm's Chronicles. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, stay shiny.